tape in front of a live studio audience.
Episode the Freakshow 83, and John, how's your week been?
Good. Got lumped up.
It's Saturday, holy shit! That's some
was-
of the bitches and shit.
Oh yeah, I was fucked up Saturday. It was a good time. You know what I mean? We had a good crew out. We got a good people. Layla, Will, Boogie, all Buddha, the Mongoloid came out.
So the
it was-
Mongoloid came out.
Yeah, it was good times.
You seen the fucking it's Fat Tuesday. Do you see that fucking fraud that I show you?
Just show-
Epstein
the
didn't kill
Epstein.
himself. With Hillary Clinton coming behind him and choking him. That's what it is.
That's what it was. I
she
gotta look
got
it up now. God bless him.
Oh my God!
I mean, they're not wrong.
Over there, those frauds, they do anything they want on those frauds. It's like no holds barred, because that's like
But that's
a weird.
amazing, bro.
Because they're not really like New Orleans is different. You got some people that are hardcore Republican. You got some people that are liberal. It's a very weird mix of bedfellows.
But that's amazing. That Epstein didn't kill himself.
And they fucking fraud. They probably got Flo and Trump too. They got all kinds of. Those people don't give a
yeah.
fuck. They do floats on everything.
What'd you do? You worked, right?
Yeah, I worked all week, and the weekend they had it was the fucking idiot fucking onesie. It was the onesie bar crawl.
I have no idea what that is.
There was people dressing onesies, and they were drinking. It was ridiculous. I had like 12 guys come into the bar with dinosaur onesie.
Was it a gay thing? Or was it 12 guys?
No, it was just people dressing onesie. It was everybody.
Was it all
Girls,
guys or girls?
It was fucking ridiculous, man.
When can we start the I mean, Senecon's kind of skanky.
Ooh,
No, I want the lingerie bar crawl.
Ooh, lingerie crawl.
Start that
yeah.
one. Like onesie bar crawl. What
But
the
you gotta
fuck-
do
what the
that on
fuck
a
is
hot summer day, you know?
They do
Yeah,
Senecon in the winter, and they come out in skirts up their assholes.
Oh, but you know what? This year wasn't that cold.
It hasn't been cold the past couple of years. Knock on wood.
Yeah, you know what? That's been weird. Like we haven't had like a winter.
This winter's been amazing.
This winter has been insane. I think we're gonna get like a snowstorm in the middle of July.
Just April. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it was short weather, and I had a cut not too long ago. It was like 65 degrees. You could go out
It's
there.
been nice.
What the hell's going on with that shit?
It's been very, very nice. And then you see, watch the fight on Saturday?
Oh man, do you see that fucking caveman motherfucker? He put a gypsy curse on him. When Wilder started licking the neck of where fucking Fury started licking the neck of Wilder.
Well, first of all,
because he
did
was
you see
bleeding.
him come in with that big ass get up and shit?
Oh yeah, 45 pounds of shit. And you see the other guy had the Amazonian women carry him.
Yeah.
Who you think he got that
Bro,
from?
he got hit so
Triple
hard.
H.
His eardrums were bleeding.
Oh yeah, that you know what? The trainers actually saved his life by throwing him.
Yes.
He fired him.
They fired them. And now he's
fired them.
blaming it on the gear. It was the 40 pounds was too much for me to carry to the ring.
You took it off, you asshole. Why you blame that shit? You're a fucking idiot.
Hello, Mr. Baker. How are you?
Oh my God.
The gear was too heavy for me. It made my legs weak. Shut the fuck up.
He's good.
You got your head stomped and get over
No,
it.
you know, it's not good to be black and get knocked out in Black History Month. That's
No,
a late down.
Not even that, but could you imagine? It was like, has you never seen Rocky? Apollo did not win well in that one, did he?
Do you
Come
see?
on.
Do you see fucking? I think when he fucking licked his blood, it was like a fucking gypsy fucking curse. I'll make you weak, motherfucker.
Boogie, boogie, go back to
That was some satanic fucking shit he did, man. Licking the man's blood, dude.
But
You
the
know?
fact that he's blaming his corner, he's blaming this, blame the fact you got your ass whooped. You got a fucking, when your eardrums are bleeding, they gotta throw in the towel. Like what?
You know what the thing is? Wilder is probably one of the hardest hitting heavyweights since Tyson. That guy got a hell of a punch.
Once again.
You know what? He just got a little receipt. He let his guard down. He got hit a few times. Once your ears start bleeding and shit like that, you know what? It's time to fucking,
Your equilibrium is fucked. You can't
Yeah.
figure shit out, and you got clobbered. I mean, get over it.
Well,
You lost.
Maybe
All right.
people wanted to see him fucking. Maybe they wanted to see somebody get killed in the ring.
Maybe.
Get sure let him finish the fight. Then when he's down dead,
His brains are falling out of his fucking eardrums, and they go, oh, there you go. Yay.
Yes,
He's fucking out.
fucking retard. They're all retards.
Call the little Italian guy to now come avenge his death.
Dude, have you?
I come to get you, Gypsy Kid. I'm the Gypsy Killer.
He got a little friend that's like Rocky getting revenge.
It's like 5'2". Because how big is Tyson Fury? What, 7'1" or some shit like that?
He's huge.
So you get a 5'5" guy comes in the ring and.
It's funny, the WWF had him on the thing, and it's Tyson Fury remain undefeated. Dude,
That's great for them.
Dude, that guy went on that weird path that he was like, he got like depressed and started using drugs and all kind of shit. He went on a dark path.
Well, he's a gypsy, man.
And now he got back together. It should be almost like his Snatch. So he won't be the fucking
because gypsies,
characters.
when you steal tears, then you know you're fucked up. The gypsies steal the tears of the Jew.
They stole the tear of the fucking. They stole the blood of the black man. They gave his
Like
fucking
that.
dude.
Like Borat.
What the fuck?
Give
was
me your
that?
tears.
What the fuck was that? Like that shit was.
Dude, he's not. No, gypsies are fucked up.
Dude,
You ever meet legit gypsies?
Oh man,
They're weird, man.
That guy was fucked
They're
up,
weird
dude.
people.
Holy shit! I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Is this guy really licking this motherfucker?
He's licking his ears. He wanted to taste his
man.
essence. Maybe he thought he was like a vampire. He could taste his family through his blood.
You know what's the other?
It's a good fight though. I mean, give it to him.
You know what was the other great thing? The fucking Walking Dead.
Walking Dead was weird, man.
Negan fucks Alpha in that fucking
They're
match.
filthy, yeah, they're filthy. Take a shower.
You probably haven't had this in a while. Negan can get whatever he get, even Alpha.
Yeah. Seriously, if you watch Walking Dead throughout the season, Negan was God. He had like what, 6 girlfriends?
Yeah.
And he's down to this, this bald, messed up headed.
A fucking fucked up woman. I like what he goes to. I was in your position one time. I was the head guy. People would do whatever I say until I forgot what I was doing. I let my guard down. Because he's pretty much sorry, but who is Negan work? He's definitely working with somebody, but he's not working with the Whispers.
I think he's coming back.
I think he's going to come back because, like in the comic book, spoiler, he befriend Alpha, this and that, and then he fucking cut her head off and brought it back to the...
That's the way, charge.
And that's the way he became, friends with Rick and all those people.
Now, is Rick coming back or no?
Supposedly he's coming back soon. They're gonna be some stuff about him coming back. Maggie's coming back.
That show sucked. That show tanked.
That we knew that show wasn't gonna last. I don't even know. Once it's a pickup from ABC mid-season pickup, there's very few in a while that they fucking last. Have you seen the fucking? There's been a bunch of leaked photo of Batman. What do you think about that? The costume looks so much better now.
No, there's no head to the bat. Just two wings. So it is.
I know, but let's see what they do. Cause this is more like almost they're going to like almost Batman Year One.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. So
it looks like tactical gear.
Yeah, it's
which I'm like, all right,
gear,
whatever.
You know, and let's see what the guy goes with this movie. You know, if the movie does really good, you know. Maybe they could even put into the DC universe and everything. Maybe he'll be the new Batman.
Let's see.
Happen,
I mean, they're so screwed because you had Justice League and Batman vs Superman, all these movies that tie into Wonder Woman and Aquaman, which is doing another Aquaman, obviously. Wonder Woman 1984 is coming out soon. So all these movies are already tied into these other characters. So what do?
Yeah.
Multiverse them, like in the TV show?
Maybe you just start it over, start it over.
But how do you start over? You gonna get rid of Wonder Woman and get rid of Aquaman?
You can
not tie them in.
You can keep them in and just you know what? It's still the same character. It's still Batman.
Yeah.
It's not like it's still Superman. It's not like
but it's a much younger Batman now.
Yeah, but you can always make him. You can always, with the fucking thing, they can always make him older. Because remember, the Ben Affleck Batman was a guy that was fighting crime already for a few years.
I loved that version of Batman.
He was an
everyone hated Affleck. I thought he was great.
I thought he was great too. I didn't think he was that bad, but people just got, it's the hate. People just got the hate.
He's an older Batman. He was an asshole. He was a fucking bombs in Phantom.
But you know what the problem was? And here it goes. The problem was, again, they reversed the roles of Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
Batman was clumsy and all this and that, and then Superman was like Batman. He was all like dark and like angry and
brooding.
never smiling, brooding.
Martha.
In the comic, Superman's always like smiling. It's like it's almost like a joke that he is Superman. You know what I mean? It's a joke on him. And I think that's where they fucking missed the fucking mark. But there's been so many pictures. They also got the bike side, the cycle, but I haven't seen the cape yet.
Neither
I
do
wonder
I.
if they're gonna CGI the cape because there was some
Maybe.
of those movies that
Usually they do.
Yeah, like Superman never had. Superman's cape was CGI.
No, it wasn't.
No, he had one, but
Yeah,
not the
well,
scene.
because I think so the scene where he's flying.
Yeah.
They have videos of it. It's hysterical. It's two guys in green suits, but behind the green screen, and they're holding things to move the cape.
Yeah.
It is so bad.
But there's something where he just got
Some
the
of them,
suit
yeah.
and they just CGI the.
I'm gonna send you that link.
the
It's
thing.
on YouTube. It's like the top 30 special effects that'll make you never look at movies the same again. And one of them is him like this, and you see these two idiots in full green like morph suits behind him like this.
Wow,
Moving
the green suit. You know, I should get like a green suit, like Charlie just CGI me doing stupid shit.
Well, you bought the green screen.
I bought the green screen.
Get a green shirt and just be your head floating around.
Yes, I'm talking.
That's all you gotta do is this. Rossi's Rand, the floating head like Jumbo from fucking Phoebe Herman. Mecca like a motherfuckers.
With the tequila bottle coming out of nowhere.
The floating tequila bottle. Oh my god. That will be. Hey, dude, do you understand the shit we can do? Oh my god.
That would be fucking funny. Just a tequila.
Just your floating bean ahead and a floating tequila bottle. Go. I'm ready for it.
Looks like a fucking Pac-Man. There'll be shots of tequila.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god, that is amazing.
So here's the other thing. Have you been watching the best thing on TV? I think that nobody been watching. McMillions. How fucking crazy is this shit?
I turned in. So Friday night I was sitting at home, I was bullshitting, and I caught like the first 5 minutes of the third episode, and I said, stop. We're on demand. I watched all 3 in a row. Dude, that's insane.
Dude,
It's insane because it's written like a bad movie, but it's reality.
It's fucking the Colombo crime family.
How
They had a
how McDonald's didn't get sued through the nose and put through the rings with this shit? How would it make the public? Oh my god!
And you know what? There was a form of social media. How come nobody outed this?
That's what I'm like. What the
You know,
fuck?
I got this piece over here. I got that piece over there. What piece do you have? This and that. You get guys start talking, and that fucking Uncle Jerry and all this shit, and then how they figure out who got the fucking prize and this and that.
For those who haven't watched
Oh
it,
my God.
McMillions is about how the mafia was running, and this is the truth. It's not fictional.
No, it's a true story.
How the mafia was running the McDonald's Monopoly game, and how they were getting the pieces and giving them to friends of theirs and friends of friends, and they ran the whole thing. So the whole McDonald's Monopoly contest was a sham. It was bullshit because the mafia was the Colombo Mafia was running it, and it's only 3 episodes. I think it's every Friday is an episode. It's only 3 episodes in. It is insane
It's 6
watching
episodes.
how they did it.
With the feds chasing the guy on the beach.
On the beach. Well, so the third episode I watched it, and I realized this is how they got fucked. The one guy gave himself a Viper, and then he gave himself this. And then he's on TV making a fucking preacher's, chapel with strippers. Like, you're putting a big target on your back. Stop.
But it's almost like you remember the bar in Staten Island? They used to have the $1 million NCAA pool.
Yeah.
One guy won, and his wife wanted to say, "Oh, you got to report that on your taxes." The next thing the bar's done, you can't do that anymore. And the problem is, everybody was doing it. Even cops, everybody was betting. It was a chance to win $1 million. They gave you the $1 million in a few shoeboxes. Boom, boom, boom. And they were doing it for a few years. It only takes one person. Let me report this.
10%. You get 900,000. The boss getting 100,000 to do what?
Yeah.
Just set things up.
To set things up and collect the money. The hardest thing is to collect money. Trust me, I run pools all the time. A lot of time I wind up chasing money because I'm like, hey,
Pay me.
pay me, man. I thought but it's phenomenal. It's because this is like a true story.
It's a good show. I feel bad. I hated the one woman, black woman, and then the last episode, watching her at the end and watching how she was getting fucked, I was like, oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, she's getting
She's getting railroaded. I feel horrible.
It's funny. She's probably still paying the receipts to this. Maybe not
Sure,
now.
her mortgage and shit.
I think half of the places, half of those people are probably gone or whatever.
Oh, either in jail or whatever.
Yeah.
But she still got her mortgage.
Yeah,
That fucked up.
Fucked up. Dude, you gotta see Uncut Gem.
Heard's good.
Phenomenal. You know what? the guy's such a fucking horrible person that you had to have a guy like Adam Sandler to play him to make him somewhat likable. Because the guy's a total scumbag. When you see the thing, it's unbelievable the thing this guy's doing.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. You want to talk about human shit? That was human shit. You know? And was that based on a true story?
I think so, yeah.
It's fucking insane, man. But you know what? It was, holy shit, the movie is like, I watched the movie, I was like, how could this movie not get nominated for an Oscar? It got fucking Oscar
He was pissed about that, yeah.
Yeah, like, it was great
He's
acting.
made some really shitty movies, that's why.
No, but this movie, it's like, Uncut Gem was phenomenal, excellent, man. Like, if you really want to see a good movie,
I guess, because I think that they want to give Happy Gilmore a fucking Oscar, let's be honest. I think you should get one,
Dude,
but...
remember Tom Hanks? He was the bachelor party. He was bosom buddies. Think about that.
I was about to say bosom buddies, that was the one, yeah.
Think about that. And then he's like, the fucking guy on Philadelphia dying of AIDS is phenomenal. Then he played Forrest Gump, which another one, phenomenal.
Forrest
Yeah.
Gump. That's on the TV constantly now.
Oh, yeah,
I think
that
I've seen it
one's
16 times.
You know what's always on TV too, on TBS a lot? They play a lot the freaking Hangover. A lot of time I wake up in the middle of the night, they're playing the Hangover, or they're playing like American's Wedding, like the American
third
Wedding.
one.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
See, that one's funny. The one scene that I loved is when Stifler's dancing, gay guys.
Oh, yeah.
and it gives him the flash dance.
Oh, and the other one that do American Reunion. It's like the reunion after years of that.
I don't know if I saw
Yeah,
that
the
one.
American Reunion.
That's
also
when
another
Shannon
one.
Elizabeth still looked good.
Yeah.
I mean...
She came in at the end looking for Jim, and the guy she dated looked just like Jim.
She
with
looked
the fucking
long
bunny.
in the tooth, bro. Have you seen the movie yet? Have you seen Janet Silent Bob reboot?
Oh, yeah, I saw her. She's a little older, but she still got that sexy old.
Crow neck, man.
Oh, yeah. But
Joey Adams was the worst. I loved Joey Adams.
Joey Adams looked like she's fucking super kicked by Shawn Michaels and never got hold of
She looked like she got stung by a bee.
Oh.
Her head just swole up.
It's awful. It's awful. Have you seen the trailer for the new Transformer trilogy on Netflix?
That I haven't.
Oh my God! Netflix will do a Transformer. It's Transformer: The City of Cybertron.
It's not live action, right? It's cartoon.
No, it's cartoon, but
Is it like what kind of cartoon is it? It's not anime or is it?
No, it's like regular cartoon.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be a little because it's like the history in Cybertron
yeah.
that started the
That's
whole
awesome.
thing. It got Optimus Prime, and it leads to I think Cybertron getting whatever, and why the Transformers left to say
Okay.
so I think that's pretty much what they're gonna do, you know. The other thing they got, Kevin Smith is doing a sequel to Master of the Universe cartoon for Netflix.
That I know. Because you see the names he's getting for it?
Yes.
I think Mark Hamill's playing like Skeletor.
So
and
that's gonna be phenomenal.
Henry Rollins is playing Manny Faces or
Yeah,
some shit.
Manny
Like,
Faces.
or he's playing somebody. I was like, fucking Rollins and that. I'm like, holy shit.
But I wish they make this cartoon like a little bit make it like dark and like violent.
Well, it's Kevin Smith. Hopefully he does. I don't know how much he does with cartoons. He's also working with Mark Burnett, who's a good writer and whatnot. So I'm hoping. I hope. I mean, it's the biggest thing for them is going to be A, if it's a good storyline, and B, then the marketing of the toy line. Because let's be honest, everything has to have toys now.
But then, this week is like today's the last day of the toy convention, the toy fair in Javits Center. Do you see some of the new? They took out some of the figures.
Why don't we go there?
I don't know. We could go there.
Why don't we go and get lumped up there?
You know what we
Just
can
the
do?
fucking
Actually,
scene.
we can actually go get some. Actually, technically, we're like journalists, so we can actually get a
press passes.
We just gotta call them and say we were here for this thing,
Just
and
go get all fucked up.
can't get too fucked up there, man.
Why not?
I like to steal some of the toys, man.
Go to the nerve section. Let me try this. I'll shoot you in the head and shit.
Do you remember in the show Ted, in the
It's a
movie
prototype!
Ted? In the Ted, the guy that played. The people didn't realize the guy that played the Tick was dressed as the
stealing them,
Tick,
yeah.
and the other guy was dressed as Wolf, and they were like the two guys. And I thought that was brilliant the way they did that. They were dressed as Wolf. It was
Us
fucking
being lumped
great.
up running around there.
Oh man, that'd be fucking.
So you know you're never getting laid. What does that mean?
We need to get like mice and shit and then fuck around with people. Ask like questions, like really fucked up questions, tape it. When's the last time we touch a woman?
Did you put He-Man up your asshole? No. Once.
Oh man, I think I would like to do that at Comic-Con just to see. Even with wrestling convention, you would get so many fucking people in
To a
weird
wrestling
answers.
convention? Oh my god.
Those people are fucking out of their minds.
Well, because they just want to be asked anything.
Yeah.
How many times you jerk off to Francine? I can't count that high.
Oh my God, Francine's gonna get her own.
Dude, she still looks fucking
she's
phenomenal.
she's got like a podcast that's gonna be on the Russo brand.
Really?
The Patreon brand, and you gotta pay like a certain
Well, she
amount of money.
has her own show.
But I think that was going to be part of the brand and the whole thing with Vince Russo. He got all this thing. He got Shane Douglas, and Shane Douglas is podcast is pretty good. I think it's called a triple play or the 3-man. It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. A triple threat. It's pretty good.
Well, she has her YouTube show. She has her podcast. She's still, first of all, she's still gorgeous.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, let's be honest.
When I saw her live, I was like, oh my God.
Some of the wrestling ladies, they've gotten a little, long in the tooth.
Gets a little perverted about her. Tony Schiavone. You should hear Tony Schiavone talking about
She finally met her at WrestleCon last year here.
Oh my God. He said, ooh, are you going to bring Francie?
Dude, she's still gorgeous, bro.
I
And scary enough, I mean, everyone remember. If you don't know Francine's story, go back look at all the old ECW things. She used to come out in rubber and I mean,
oh my God.
she was just the epitome of gorgeous. And she was a complete piece of shit. That was her character back then.
Yeah.
Not her personally, her character. You hated her. You loved watching her ass, and she took bumps better than anybody.
I think I remember fucking did Tommy Dreamer like
Pile driver, and her tits fell out.
Oh my God! It was.
He picked her up. She was with all rubber, and her boobs came out, and she's yelling at Tommy to put a boob back in. She's like, Tommy, he's like, I don't give a fuck. he left it there for another minute, so the boobs are out. But we met her, and she's honestly one of the nicest people. She was so sweet, so awesome. So check out her podcast. I think it's called like.
I forgot something Francine's, but it's gonna be.
But it's in Mickey Mouse font, which I think is awesome. She's also a Disney junkie. So we were just talking too about I don't get like all our kids and Disney and stuff.
Did you see the Clone Wars on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. With those fucking.
Well, I'm glad
they were like the retard party.
Oh, yeah.
The one big guy just picks up the door and
Of course.
smashes all
But I'm
those-
glad they're not doing it like Netflix does it, where it's all at once. It's once a week. You have time to talk about it. You watch it. You think about it. It's not overloading you with all these episodes.
It was fucking funny, man. But I think those were like they were trying to find out why they were like the region, but they weren't the region. They just the small. They just because they couldn't even figure out how to fight them. They said these guys are so orthodox. How the because the other clones they already had
Because
this
they pulled their
design.
chips out. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's the idea of the show.
Oh, I didn't realize
How they
that.
pull the chips out. That's when the Order 66 comes through. They're not part of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That's why they still survive. The rebels.
Wow.
They're still there. They're like, why? Like they knew something's going on. They're like, pull the chip out of us. I don't want it in there.
I never even realized that. You see what they're doing? You see what they're doing now? The High Republic, the new Star Wars. There gonna be books and stuff. I think the next movie.
The Old Republics. Yeah.
No, the High Republic. These was the guys that before the Old Republic, the High Republic were the guys that run like each Jedi was like a sheriff in
Really?
different sectors.
So I heard that they're going old.
Yeah,
Like,
and they're gonna bring this group called the Let or something. That they're the one that what would scare the Jedi for. And this is before like the Sith and everything.
Really?
And they have like battles with Jedi's, like whole like 20, 30 Jedi's going after. But
Yeah,
they're pretty much like Texas Rangers. The Jedi's are like for each
well, let's be
each
honest. That's
area.
what fucking the Star Wars is. It's a Texas Walker fucking thing in space.
Yeah, so and some of the traders and books and the signs that they got, and they try and make a story, but this is before Skywalker.
Oh yeah, this is
This
way
is like
before.
early,
that shit,
yeah, before.
Well,
the
the whole storyline of Darth Revan, that whole storyline is phenomenal. And to know that it was a video game and then it was in books. The whole, and then the Revanites when he turned from good to bad back to good. It's just a great story.
It was a really great story.
So what interesting to see. I mean, the biggest thing the issue they're gonna have is how they're gonna show technology that wasn't written 10,000 years later. So you can't have like AT-ATs running around because they're not built yet.
But you can still have pretty modern day robots and stuff.
Modern day to a degree, but it can't be like fucking,
Because these people that they're going to be fighting is not more like stormtroopers, more like an alien race, like another being that they just like, fuck the Jedi. We
can't be
don't
jumping
wanna
like
go.
and tracking people through light speed. Come on, that shit killed me. They can track us through light speed. No, they stop. What the fuck? Stupid.
So, what you thought about SmackDown, the way it ended with the fucking
Horrible.
Beast getting speared?
And they set up and disappeared. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. I think Thursday It's gonna be a squash match. It's gonna be a squash match. Goldberg's gonna spear him, take the belt, and then walk out. And I hope fucking the Saudis charge the ring and stab both. I hope they fucking charge the ring and beat Goldberg.
Rusev had some kind of problem. He's not going to be going because he had some kind of problem. He can't go to the.
Rusev, really?
He had some problems, and so he's not going to make it. What do you think about them putting the Bellas in the Hall of Fame?
Why?
Why? They were good, but they're too young to be in the Hall of Fame, I think. Don't you think so?
What did they do? I mean, it's the same thing with Kelly. Why the hell was she in the Hall of Fame?
I just think they just deep it. But she was a champion. I think and both of the Bellas were champions at one point.
So
you know?
what? So it's Hornswoggle. Put him in the Hall of Fame then. Like, what? No, what the fuck?
I guess
there's so many other people.
Yeah.
Raven. Why is he not in the Hall of Fame? Raven should absolutely be in the Hall of Fame. Billy Kidman. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, guys? Half the ECW crew should be in the Hall of Fame at this point. Why are they not?
I think the Dudleys are in there, right?
Dudleys are in.
Tommy Dreamer should be a guy.
Dreamer absolutely should be in a heartbeat.
I think the problem is...
Just Incredible should be in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Some of his, you can't forget, now he's from ECW. He had some amazing matches when he was tag teaming with fucking X-Pac.
You want to hear something funny? He's actually does a show with Vince Russo again on the thing. He does the AEW review.
Who's that?
Just Incredible.
Does he?
Yeah, he does it. And he's like smoking cigarette. He looks like a bag of shit.
He looks
like he's still wrestling.
He looks beat up, yeah.
He's the
so now that's what kills me now. So
he should go DDP yoga.
So who's the one wrestler who might be the only 3-time Hall of Famer? Nope. Because Hogan gets the NWO on his own, right? That's 2.
Hulk Hogan in the NWO with Scott Hall. The whole NWO was Scott Hall.
And he has his own.
He got his own, yeah.
So who would be the only 3-time of all fucking people, the only 3-time Hall of Famer?
Flair?
Nope. Because Flair has a horseman in himself. Maybe
Flair
actually
got
Evolution.
Himself.
And Evolution.
And Evolution.
So who? So give me one
Didn't
more.
Evolution died last year, so he does have 3.
No, Evolution didn't go last year, did they?
Yeah, Evolution.
Did they might have, yeah.
Because they had Batista, he made that speech.
Yeah. The Flair go. No, that was just a remembrance, 1,000 SmackDown thing.
But I think they went to the Hall of Fame. I think they got.
I don't think so. I don't check that.
Yeah, look it up.
But who? But give me. The one I'm thinking of, you're not even saying it.
Who?
X-Pac.
Oh, with NWO.
NWO with DX and by himself. If he eventually was by himself.
Oh yeah, but I think Ric Flair is definitely a 3-time.
But think about that.
Yeah,
he's the only. He was in the NWO and the fucking
DX.
And DX.
That's
he's in both.
Incredible. He's in both. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
That's crazy. But so what I was saying was, Just Incredible and him were a tag team for a hot minute, and they had some amazing matches. Dude, Al Snow. How's Al Snow not in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on.
I think they look at people and they try to put like a few people in every year, 6, 7 people. But then they also got the honors, the people that they don't do a ceremony, but they put like a good 20, 30 people in there.
You gotta give Al Snow. But again, I'm not saying that they won't get it eventually. But anytime the Bellas couldn't wait 5 more years, they're not done anytime soon.
Yeah.
Just Incredible. Sometimes he looks long in the tooth. Shane Douglas, these guys who were up there. Put him in.
What are you going to give it to him? Dean Douglas?
Well, who was it that said he wanted out of it? Was it not
Superstar Billy Graham?
Because of Abdullah Butcher.
Because of Abdullah Butcher. He said he never wrestled about Abdullah Butcher. Again, he's a legend. He deserved. Bruce O'Brady, another legend.
Yeah, but you know what it is? But and I got to disagree with you on this one because Bruce O'Brady, yes, he's going hands down. I don't believe Abdul should because he was giving guys Hep C willingly. You watch the documentary about that?
Yeah, I saw something.
And it shows the video of him tapping this guy in the head and cutting him open, knowing he had Hep C. He goes, well, he could have got it from anywhere. Like, but you have it and you're bleeding everywhere, bro. That's not okay.
But you think that was true? Because he fought Hogan and these people. He was bloody and messy.
He might have had it then. You can catch that, anytime you want.
Yeah.
But there are strains of it, and this kid, what the hell was his name? I forgot his name, and he said the strain I have, they're trying to get blood from Butcher to say, yo, if it's the same strain, then it's you, dummy. It was you.
You know what he runs now? He got like a dude at the Butcher, like a restaurant, I think, that he was doing.
Dude, he puts quarters in his head, in the scars on his fucking forehead.
He looked like a laundry machine. You know, a laundry machine when you take it, you. Oh my God.
So I'm sorry, but I think if you were willingly, like Bob Orton, willingly knew he had FC and went in the ring and bled on Taker. Fuck you, man. So you haven't seen him on TV since, right?
Yeah.
Because Taker lost his shit. Like, lost his shit. Lawsuit, man. You're willingly putting someone at risk for a disease.
Damn.
An incurable disease. That's fucking insane. I'm sorry. So fuck him.
Oh man, I didn't even realize that was. I didn't see that. The last time I saw him do the bullshit, he was on Dark Side of the Ring with the whole
Bruiser Brody thing, right?
Bruiser Brody thing. That's coming back, and they got some episode. Holy shit, I can't wait for
Dude,
that.
that Bruiser Brody story is fucking dark, man.
Yeah, he got killed, and the rest of us pretty much cover it. He was
What's his
killed
face
by
dance?
Invader One.
What's his face dance?
Tony Atlas say he did it, and then Dutch Martel, but you know what? He was there. Nothing came out until later on.
He was scared shitless.
You know? Yeah. First of all, you're in Puerto Rico. You know, that's half like no man's land a little bit, especially if you're a wrestler. And that guy was like that guy was the wrestler to the point that he even got acquitted of fucking killing the guy.
Yeah.
It's just fucking. It's insane, and they owe him. I think he died. They owe him like $25,000, something like that.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot of money too, and the receipt.
Well,
was
back
like,
then,
holy
yeah, but
shit.
still, it's like it's not normal, man. That's I watched that episode. It's like that's dark.
It
That
was
is
dark.
shit, man.
I'm looking forward because they also announced the Doctor Strange 2 multiverse. They're actually talking about maybe bringing in Tobey Maguire. We might see like a little.
I heard about that.
Tobey Maguire coming back as Spider-Man because he was in that poster, like he's saying for the in the vampire one that's coming on.
Morbius, yeah.
Mobius, you see him in the background, and like they got a weird deal right after the third Spider-Man movie, right? They got that deal that they're going to share characters, some of the Marvel, so they're going to be main characters. Another thing they're doing that I found interesting, that I was like, holy shit! You know who might direct Deadpool 3?
Tiki Watiti.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me how fantastic that would be.
If they let him do it like rated R, absolutely.
It got to be rated R.
Taking Ragnarok to the next level with gore and everything else, absolutely, absolutely.
Imagine Deadpool, you just break the God of Thunder in their head down and shock him.
Yeah.
And then you have fucking Hugh Jackman do that finding a Wolverine cameo in there. You put fucking
Lobster cuts his fucking arm off. He's like, what the fuck?
and you end the movie like that. And you continue.
Oh,
So
can you imagine?
They're giving Hugh Jackman like buku bucks just to do.
I heard they're offering him an insane amount. See, the thing about you guys to think about Hugh Jackman, he's had these conversations on TV. When he does the Wolverine movies, he has to get into insane shape. And mind you, he's not young anymore.
No, he's not.
And he said, everyone who watches these movies thinks, oh, I want him. He goes, that's not me. That's a version of me you'll never see. Because that's me for 6 months, barely eating, training hardcore to get that 2 months of perfect body. He goes, that ain't me ever again. But now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe they ever put a Deadpool and him together, it's making billions.
Oh, it makes billions.
It's making billions.
Also do, you know, I can't wait for What If to come. You know, they should do. There's two things I wanted Disney Plus to do. I wanted to do like a What If with the zombies that they plan to do, but I also like to see a What If maybe with the whole Age of Apocalypse, something like that.
Absolutely.
Like do that, like that. They can do it.
Well, they
really
really haven't
good.
touched the mutants yet, and that's what I'm waiting to see who's gonna be the first mutant they show. I mean, WandaVision I heard is gonna be the one.
Yeah.
Where so it's gonna be the reverse House of M, where she's not, you know, she doesn't destroy all mutants, she creates mutants.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a mutant in the Black Widow.
Let's hope.
Because you saw what they talk about. You can remember in Captain Marvel how she lost her memories and she didn't know who she was and she didn't know how she started getting her power back. So they're going back. That road might be in Captain Marvel too, and they're gonna go how it translated that she lost her power.
But here's the thing though. But
so they're gonna go back to
then
that.
where the fuck were they during fucking that big battle while everyone disappeared?
They disappear. All the mutants disappear.
Every single mutant? Come on.
And then when...
That's where they're biting themselves in the ass.
When they brought it back, boom, they came back. It's like, holy
Why weren't they
shit.
there fighting Thanos?
Because
Bitches.
they were busy hiding.
They needed help.
Do you remember that one episode where the mutant disappeared for a few years and pretended they died? They were hiding in the underground and they were gone for a while and people thought they were dead. It's the same thing when they had the Marvel Pocket Universe. Remember the Pocket Universe? Yeah. The Avengers disappear, fucking Fantastic Four. Like 4 groups disappear and everybody's like, where the hell are they?
It'll be interesting to see how they put the mutants in. I mean, I'm in the next 10 years for Marvel is going to be very interesting and very lucrative.
We have a mutant already. Ain't Scarlet Witch a mutant?
She's an enhanced. She got enhanced through the fucking gem, same as her brother.
But technically...
They're both fucking Magneto's kids. As I'm saying, it's going to be interesting to see.
How are they going to share with the Quicksilver from the X-Men if they do the X-Men movie?
You know? Fist fight between the two of them.
Oh my god, that'd be fantastic.
If they do the multiverse, then yeah, you could have different things. And that universe can have mutants. They come in, which would be awesome. And you know, it's alternate. You know, again, like DC did it with Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was awesome. That one scene with the Flashes was phenomenal. So.
Oh my god, that was fantastic. That was so good. They are going. You know what? They're also supposedly they're going to do something where Doctor Strange in the multi-universe. I think it's going to open a bunch of fucking shit that there's going to be a lot of cameos we didn't expect to see.
Let's hope.
And they also talk about Venom too, supposed to have some cameos of other people. Yeah.
You see the pictures from that yet?
No, I didn't see
with Woody Harrelson.
Did they change
his hair's all sleek now? Yeah.
Oh, thank
he's
God.
wearing like Hawaiian shirts and shit, but he's out of jail, so.
Carnage. He's going to get a bit of Venom.
Let's see what happens.
Is that going to be the big bad guy?
What? Let's see what happens.
And I think finally they're doing. I think the Rock's Captain Adam is finally
Black
come
Adam.
out. Black Adam. How long has that been shot and in the work? I'm surprised it
a while.
hasn't come out.
Well, because he was a producer on Shazam, which I didn't know.
Oh yeah, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. So when it came out and it came out #1, making a lot of money, he put out, a little video on tweet, and he goes, "Congratulations on Levi, all those guys." And the other goes, "But just understand that coming soon, Black Adam's coming with all your asses." And I was like, "Oh shit!" So apparently he's getting a movie first of his origin story, and then Shazam 2 is Black Adam invading them.
Yeah, but remember they had that 7 seats. He took the 7 seats. Because Black Adam is not really a villain. He's just an anti-hero.
He's a villain. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but he's like
Yeah.
Once in a while he'll do the right thing.
When the chips are down, so is Dr. Doom.
Yeah,
Still fucking villain, though.
Yeah.
Doom's like, all right, wait. I'm losing all my shit too. Nah, I'm with you. And as soon as it's over, I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, what I want to see, I also want to see. You know what? They can do so much shit with the Disney network, like with the Disney Plus. You can start showing make cartoons of all these things. If you can make a movie, make a good cartoon of it, and make it good, man. Like you can make some really good stuff, man. I wish they would just do. I definitely big on my list is the Age of Apocalypse. The Secret War, do a legit Secret War, with the original story.
See, what if should be what if? Like, the original what if to me were like, what if the Fantastic Four all the same power?
Yeah.
That was a great episode. What if, Venom infected the Punisher? Instead of shooting web shooters, it was machine guns that came out, and he murdered everyone.
Wow.
So those are the ones I want to see.
I wish they also did a Spider-Man team-up cartoon.
Yeah.
Having,
every episode, a different random person he teams up with.
He team up with, and there's a reason why he's teaming up, there's so much potential to do, like that universe. You know what? Disney cannot take out another movie. Just take out the movies on the Disney Plus channel. You'll have fucking millions and millions of subscribers. And you don't even need to fucking, all the money will go straight to you because you're getting the money per year.
Yep.
And this and that. The talk about Bird of Prey might be on Disney, on coming out first on, what you call it, on the DC Network, Disney Universe.
Did they do that bad?
It did like 30 million, but you know what? They say the movie's not that bad. Everybody say the movie's not that bad. The only thing, the marketing and the thing was just awful.
It was horrible.
Dude,
Tell someone, you can't change the name of the movie 2 weeks prior to the movie coming out. It shows no faith in the movie. Well, everyone kept calling it the Harley Quinn movie. Cool, but that's not the name of the movie. When you change the name of the movie to The Adventures of Harley Quinn, then you legit say, fuck, we're not gonna make any money.
You know what they should have done? They should have made it a Harley Quinn origin story,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Well, now, because then you need fucking Leto with the Joker.
Nah, you
Let's be
can
honest,
change him. You can
he
use
sucked.
that. You know who they're talking about for this new Batman? Who they want the Joker to be? And I think I told you this. William Dafoe
You were
as the
talking about,
Joker. I think that guy would make a phenomenal Joker.
Because he was good as a Green Goblin.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same, smiling, laughing shit, but...
But he would be really like him. Imagine him just to try.
But how old is he,
He's
though?
Joe Chill, and it's an older. He been a criminal for a while, and Batman realized, I got to stop this
William
guy.
Dafoe's a good guy. I met him a couple times. He's actually a really good guy.
You know,
he's actually taller than he looks, too.
Oh yeah, and that would be. He was great in Aquaman.
Yes.
Like that's
He was in Justice League. They cut him out.
Oh yeah, I
He
heard
played
that.
one of the gods.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that fucking movie. If all the hackers, I'm putting this out to what the hell's the name of that hacking group? Be honest?
Yeah.
Hack DC and get that movie out.
Oh yeah, the original, the first one. I was like, holy
Snyder's
shit.
cut.
Yeah, Snyder. They keep teasing that coming out.
They're dumb not to. Because their thing is, well, we didn't do the special effects aren't done for a lot of scenes. Who gives a fuck? If you know the special effects aren't done, you're still gonna buy the movie to see what the real story could have been.
But you can see, look at George Lucas. How many times he didn't take Star Wars and had it?
Duh.
He just takes Star Wars to the point that
let's
you
be
can't
honest.
even get the original Star Wars.
No.
There should be a special, the original, like
The reboot.
Nothing special.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. How much is it gonna cost them to put the special effects in those scenes?
Not much.
About 10 million, maybe.
Yeah, not much.
You're
It was-
definitely making that back in the DVD sales alone.
Dude, people are DVD, so people will buy that thing right away. They've been talking about that cut being teased for years. You know what that cut?
You see
might-
Darkseid in it.
That cut might even save the fucking franchise. If they take that out, you're like, holy shit, this is what we could have had. And they would think of what could have not been.
I know.
Like,
Josh
holy
Whedon was
shit.
like he was bummed out with it because like they made me gut it. Like it was horrible.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you have too many suits getting involved in shit.
And they wanted it 2 hours. They didn't want it to be
Under
that
2
long,
hours
like-
because they wanted more viewings in theaters. Stupid.
Oh, it was awful. It was so
horrible.
awful. And then you teach that Legion of Doom at the end with Slade and these guys. It's like,
Well, that's
oh,
what kills us.
shit.
They wanted to cut it under 2 hours. And they thought they'd get more money for more viewings. And then Endgame was what, 3 hours? Almost 3.
And
it made billions.
Yeah, but it doesn't even seem like 3 hours long. To
No.
me, that movie's so good that I
They all
watched it a
thought.
few times.
The
and
last
I
two were.
like it.
I mean, the first Avengers was good. It was very good.
I didn't care for the
I
second
think
one.
the second one was Age of Ultron. I was like, all right, whatever.
I think the best one was the Infinity War
Yeah.
before this one. Because it's like, holy shit, the bad guys
But that's
won.
but that's the thing that kills me is the last two were so good you kind of forget about the first one. And the first one's really good. Like it's tied everything. It was the beginning of everything. It's tied together.
I love that first
The
one. When you
last two
first
was
see
so
them,
good.
When you first see them, you're like, holy shit, this
Yeah.
is the Avengers. These are the
This
Avengers.
is 4 movies tough. 5
And
movies
you're
right
like,
in.
my God, this fucking looks fantastic. And now you can do whatever combination. So supposedly now the Hawkeye series is back on. Remember they canceled the
Yeah.
Hawkeye? So now they're saying that the Hawkeye is back on. They want to do the Hawkeye series, which I think he should get his series.
Yeah, Jeremy,
So
absolutely.
they kept talking about Budapest, whatever happened about him.
I
And
think
they-
they're gonna mention
and
that in Black Widow. I hope.
I think that's what the whole movie, the whole series should be about. That you can actually bring back Scarlett Johansson and do a thing.
Well, I think
like
the
we
series
used to.
is focusing on him training Katie Bishop to be the new Hawkeye,
Yeah.
which is cool. I honestly think they should go dark
No, but
and,
they-
and show him as Ronin. Show that 5 years.
That's
he
what they
was
talk
Ronin.
about. They only show
I
one or
love
two
to see that.
episodes. Him as Rowan also, where he just went and killed everybody. Like
I'm
he-
sorry. He did not get enough play at all as Ronin in that fucking movie.
No.
They barely touched it.
Yeah, it was. Like,
Because he was a piece of shit.
and then he had the bad mohawk.
He was murdering. The mohawk was fine. The tattoos were fine. He was murdering everyone.
Yeah.
When he was Ronin, he was fucking shit up.
Yeah, he was just. He was like.
Because he was pissed. His kids and his family's gone. He's mad at everybody.
Yeah, and that was
And
fantastic.
his storyline was amazing because I went read the books or whatever. He was dealing with the fact that he couldn't help because his thing was like an Age of Ultron. He's like, I'm a guy with arrows. What the fuck can I do? You got a Hulk, you got Captain America. It was dealing with his own morality and how he
Yeah.
couldn't save his family and couldn't do anything to help save them.
Yeah.
You know, and come on. Getting goosebumps already. It was so good.
Oh man! And so far the cast they got for fucking Fantastic Four. Jim from The Office supposed to be the other
Is it?
Emily Blunt
His wife?
as
Yep.
his wife. Shit, who the hell are you gonna get as Johnny Storm? That's the thing.
I don't know. The thing, I mean, You gotta get a big guy.
Yeah, you can get any guy, but then you go CGI the thing.
Yeah, you gotta CGI him, but you still want to have a somewhat big guy because Ben Grimm was a big guy to begin with.
Yeah.
I don't know because this is what's weird to me is because
you know who I think would be a good. I hate that though. You could Ben Grimm. You can fucking put Van Diesel in that role.
he bulked up a bit, yeah.
But then he's the voice of Groove, and all he does is Groove.
Yeah.
So you put him as the thing, give him a little thing, and he.
So
and,
that's
and
why I
after
was shocked
that, you won't
because-
see. You won't be hearing his voice.
Because
And can you
Marvel's-
hear the voice of? Can you hear fucking Van Diesel say it's clobber time? Like, dude, that would fucking be so fantastic.
Because Marvel's going more of a younger angle because they want that 10, 15 year
Yeah.
gap of people. So when they got these guys, it's Fantastic Four. I'm like, it's really shocking because they're older. They're not like young.
Who they
Like
got?
Emily Blunt and all them, they're not young
Oh, yeah,
actors.
but
They're,
but
I don't mean that they're old,
No,
but they're not in their teens
But
and
you know-
20s. They're
but
not
you-
Spider-Man
but
young.
you know what? With Reed Richards, a little older when he
should
got
be,
his
yeah.
power, so that why? Remember he had like the gray hair.
No, I know, but I'm shocked they're starting that
And,
far
uh,
out in the storyline. They're not starting when they're young.
And I think Sue Summer was the older sister of
Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm. So, because I think they can walk that angle. Let those two be a little older and this and that. And then if you introduce the Samaria and all that other shit, you can bring so much to the table.
Yeah.
So let me go into my motherfucker of the week. This is
Motherfucker
a
of the week.
special motherfucker of the week.
Oh shit.
You know who's the motherfucker of the week? The entire Houston Astro baseball team for not fucking coming out and confessing that they stole those fucking signs. That they fucking.
Oh, they're denying it now?
No, they're not denying. They're going to run, but the president fucking came out, made a fucking a press conference, and they didn't. You know what is going to happen in baseball when those guys come up to bat? They're going to be throwing pitches at every fucking those players. You're going to see fucking bench clearing brawls, and people are going to be. Dude, guys are going to get hit. And what are the umpires going to do? Are you going to kick the?
Well,
These
so-
guys are hurt.
well,
These
well,
guys are
that's-
pissed. People in baseball.
That's the main thing is that everyone's comparing this to Pete Rose. Pete Rose allegedly gambled on baseball and got banned for life and shit.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers were caught. They were caught cheating to win a fucking World Series.
They knew what pitch was coming. They had
Everything.
the watch, and the watch would tell them.
Not even the watch, but he had a fucking wire on him.
Yeah, it's fucking
He's like, don't touch
insane.
me. Come on, man.
It
And
was-
nothing. There's not an asterisk next to the thing. They got to get ahead of this. They don't.
And
I don't know.
I'm not saying you don't take the trophy away. You just put an asterisk on the trophy, or you have no chance that year for whatever reason. Like the same thing like
Take it
'94.
away, fuck 'em.
Because
Why
you
not?
know what? But it's not fair for the team that lost against them, because then that means they should technically be the World Series champ.
They should be, but they're not. There's no
But
champ
they're
that
not.
year. Fuck them.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. But then again, it's not fair. It's almost like the White Sox years ago where they took a bribe and lost the World Series.
So when you go to the Hall of Fame, it's a big black line right there. What that year is.
Oh,
Who won
man.
this year? Oh, no, that's.
Oh man, because it's
It's like
brutal.
Voldemort. Those we don't speak of.
But can you think about how many times pitches are gonna throw at these guys' head? And you know what the thing is, you never know. And then the little guy, like you know what the Yankee, this Stanton from the Yankees say. If I knew what pitch was coming, I would hit like 80 home runs if
Yep.
I knew what pitch was coming. And you know what? I hate to say, I believe the guy. If you
Yes.
know what pitch is coming, like a curveball, you just get ready, boom, pop.
I know right where the box is going. I'm gonna hit
Oh,
it.
it's amazing,
Oh my
man!
God.
Wow, I really want to see how baseball's going to handle that. Like, look at that, the greatest Mets manager, fucking Beltran. He's the only undefeated Mets manager in history. Because he got the job and he got
No
fired
players.
before the season started, so he's undefeated. That's
Well, dude, I mean, really think about that. What's gonna happen when? Because it's coming up soon. Didn't they start already?
Spring
Yeah.
training. You know, these guys are going to be. Oh, you might actually fucking suspend the whole team or give suspension.
You gotta do something, man. You
Because
gotta.
baseball doesn't do anything.
I
Like,
mean,
you
you
know what?
look at what the NFL did with the Saints with the headhunting shit, and they fucked them bad. They suspended the fucking coach for a year. This that, and the other. If the MLB does nothing when the motherfuckers are caught cheating, then it's like.
But look,
what?
Beltran gave up his job. The coach of Boston that won a World Series last year gave up his job. A bunch of these guys just fuck this, we're out. Let's leave
Because they know it's gonna get worse.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Imagine that you're the World Series champ and the shit is tainted. It's tainted. What do you do? But I really want to see it out of those Astro games and see how many times they get.
Oh my God, they're gonna get clogged. They're gonna pit him off.
Do you see the meme of there's a little meme going on that the pitcher, the bat is coming to play, and he's like getting lower fighting. He's behind the catcher. Have you seen that one? Look it up. It's fucking funny.
I saw one where it's him at the plate, and he's getting shocked by the thing. It's like, oh man, does he have Tourette's? Is he okay? No.
What a shit show. And baseball, all they do, they get some fines and but pretty much nobody's living up to it. If the owner would have come out, look, no, we fucked up. We did this with salary. You know what? We're actually going to give the trophy back because we don't deserve to be the champs. Yeah. And that's it.
We got caught.
We got caught. Fuck it. You know? Hey, it is what it is. So, John, what are you doing this weekend?
Nothing. I got my little guy, so I'll be home with him.
Oh, so you'll be home with the VR thing?
The new VR. So I'm going to discuss that on my YouTube show eventually, but that thing is phenomenal.
Yeah, Dina was telling me yesterday. She was playing. She said she almost hit like the couch or something.
It's fun. But because you put it on, and the whole floor is the board, so you can walk around and move things and touch things. So it stays there, but you're moving around. I'll show you later. I have it on my phone.
How realistic is it?
It's pretty. If you do it in the daylight, it sucks because it's too bright. Do it like in a darker room, and it looks like they're standing right in front of you.
Oh, it'll be perfect in the bunker, goddammit.
I will be. I flat said I want to bring it here one evening. It was a little quiet in here. And put it on your head and watch you stop fucking swinging around.
It'll be like, make you have some customers.
Crack them with a lightsaber. Yeah, no, it is. That'll be a lumped up special.
Yeah, that would be fucking funny.
Rob trying to VR. What do you got going
on? Probably this weekend I'll be working at that place, the Bar None.
That place.
Friday, Saturday.
The place.
And this Thursday we have a special Fat Thursday. It's our Mardi Gras party 2 days after Mardi Gras. So it's Fat Thursday instead of Fat Tuesday.
If I bring beans, am I going to see some titties?
We're gonna be beads. There's gonna be Abida is coming and buying some beers. We're gonna have the DJ that does the Saints games every Sunday. He's the DJ, the same DJ Bird. He's gonna be there from 6 to 10 playing all the good New Orleans stuff. And I'm trying to get some of those the New Orleans fan into Bar None that day to hang out and have like a decent party. We're gonna have a wine. The Budweiser coming and doing a spend for $300. I got another spend from Dos Equis, and I gotta call the girl from Corona and see if she could does a Modelo spend that day. I also got Guzo Tequila is also doing a spend that day. So
it's a lot of liquor.
A lot of spend on Thursday from 6 to 10 o'clock, and that is Fat Thursday. To not be confused with there'll be booze.
I want to give beats to girls. Go, show me your boobs. Boobies.
Let's see with all those promo, maybe some will.
Show me your boobies. If I go to the promo girls, show me her boobies.
You never know.
Then I'm in like flat.
Yeah, so there'll be some.
Let me see some boobies.
There'll be a lot of giveaways, a lot of fun. So stop by. Party starts at 6, ends at 10 because I know it's Thursday. It's the day before Friday, but you still have to go to work the next day. And that's it. Where can we get you? How can we find you?
I'm doing a lot more Twitch now, so I'm on playing video games online again because I get bored.
You can actually make some money at it if you start getting good followers.
If you get enough followers, yeah. YouTube, Instagram. Instagram's probably my best bet. I'm doing a lot more Twitter too now because
you know another place what's another place that people are making some money? And somebody was telling me, Tatiana, on TikTok, because you do TikTok.
Dude, she does TikTok nonstop. And the problem with TikTok is, and they just got sued for $1 billion because they are allowing convicted pedophiles to have accounts on it. And TikTok is a Chinese company because they have a huge thing now. The government's getting involved with it because they have the PSA people who are on TikTok at work, and it's a Chinese company that has access to your phone, you're this, you're that, and they're like, hackers can hack it, and it's a huge. I don't fuck with TikTok just yet because I still want to see how this is going to play out.
Nah,
because
I told somebody I ain't doing that.
If China is doing it and they're the ones running it and they can go through your phone and they, you know what's going on right now with the coronaviruses,
Ooh.
There's some shit going on. I don't trust that all too much.
And with the coronavirus, they're telling Americans to get prepared because it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
They pretty much say 40% of the population will get fucking fucked up of this coronavirus.
Well, the numbers I'm hearing, this is for your conspiracy theory show, was that China just put out 2,330, and then somebody blew that whistle up and said, yeah, add another zero, and that's what it's at. Like, add 2 zeros. Like, they're saying it's a lot more than China's letting out.
No, and that they had the 4 people that died in Italy yesterday. Like, shit's moving around, man. They got in the United States, they got 55 cases of the coronavirus already, and God knows who those people talked to or met or what the hell happened, you know? It's fucking insane what's going on. You know what? Everything is hush-hush, especially with anything that have to do with Russia or China. You're never gonna get an answer.
Nope.
Because they're not gonna give you an answer. They're gonna go around the ad. They'll give you all this stats, all this thing, but they're never gonna give you a straight answer of what the fuck's going on.
And if they want to, they're gonna get Epstein. Or if they're doing something, they're gonna get Weinstein.
Weinstein, oh man, that
He's
guy.
gonna be the next one. I'm telling you.
Oh, Weinstein's gonna be done.
Why did Hillary Clinton go see Harvey Weinstein? What happened to Harvey? He's dead. Where's Hillary?
You know what's funny? You see all those pictures coming out of Oprah and Weinstein?
Oh, yeah.
Because she used to bring him dudes all the time. And people don't realize she used to bring him dudes and girls to be movie star and all kind of shit. And nobody talks about that.
It's a grimy fucking... There's a documentary coming out called... Corey Feldman's putting out. Showing it once. I think it's like coming out next week, I think. It's called The Tale of Two Corys or some shit like that. And he's going to name everybody.
Oh,
he's naming all the pedophiles, and that's what he said. I'm airing it once, and that's it. So I'm gonna get it. I think it gets like $20, like for a viewing. I'm gonna get that shit, dude.
Wow.
Because I can only imagine his sick ass is gonna fucking blow everybody up. He was telling, he's told stories about how him and Haim were just passed around like fucking like puppets.
Oh man.
And like you hear the stories, he tells you it's so disturbingly fucked up. And he goes, you think that where the only was. He was put this way, Me Too is 10% of what goes on in the pedophilia rings in Hollywood.
Wow.
So if he's putting that all out there on the table, I'm dying to see that.
But think about his partner that died.
Yeah.
And those guys were like, I hate to say, they were kind of sissies.
Well, if you're getting raped for 10 years as a kid, bro,
well, yeah.
And you told you to fuck up, you're making money for your family?
How about fucking Menudo? What do you think happened to all the members of Menudo?
Oh,
There should be a documentary. They all got
I'm
fucking,
sure there is.
They all got fucking tapped in the ass. It's like, was anybody shocked that Ricky Martin came out fucking naked gay? No, nobody. People knew he was gay for years.
Thank you.
and they were like, this is a big shock, and he came out gay. What?
Like,
who didn't know that?
Everyone was like, huh? Like Liberace. Liberace's gay? You think? Have you ever watched him live once?
Oh my God!
Dude.
You couldn't tell me they were gay. They were just gay. It was like, and you know, once you're so flamboyant, that you really pretty much are like, yeah, this guy's gay. There's nothing you can do about it, you know. It's funny, man. And people just, they're like, I love people that get shot by it. How can you be shot by it? I do that. You know what? You always knew, even as a kid, you always knew who was going to be the gay kid in the class. Because he was a little bit more like feminine.
He came in, he sat down, he said hello.
Yeah, hello. It was like, he was
not saying that he's always the one, but
no, but there's
a good chance.
There was 4 or 5 kids that I told them, those guys are gay. And my dad said, what the hell are you talking about? That later on in life, all of them were gay. It was pretty funny.
Next thing you know, he's kissing Aaron Hernandez's asshole.
Oh my God.
And with that,
look me up at anything getting lumped up. And remember, don't get drunk, get lumped up. See you later, you fuckers.
you fuckers.